so in today's video I'm going to be showing you all the best Destiny 2 fashion using the new exotic class items. Now this video is one of my biggest, featuring 60 unique prismatic transmogs, and I have split this video into segments so you could skip ahead to whichever class you really want to see. If you want to see a part 2 of this video showing more prismatic fashion, then let's get this video to 2,000 likes. Also, this video isn't sponsored, so if you'd like to support the channel further, then leaving a super thanks or coffee support is greatly appreciated. But anyways, we have a lot of fashion to go through and I don't want to waste any more of your time. So here is my first Prismatic Hunter set, which is actually based off the Black Panther from the comics. Now what inspired me to make this fashion was this unique interaction with the Fearful Symmetry ornament, which if you don't know removes the hoods of any cloak, and when I seen what I look like with this exotic cloak ornament, it instantly reminded me of the Black Panther cloak. Then for the look of abs, I used the Myglomorph vest from the Festival of the Lost event set, and then I used the Luxe arms and Pathfinder boots as they somewhat resemble muscles, and of course for the shader I used SUPERBLACK as it is the perfect choice. Overall I'm extremely happy with how this set turned out, and I think I used the best pieces I could to match the look of Black Panther. Now here is another set, instead using the base version of this exotic cloak. I used scaly armor with the new status shader to make my armor look like frozen crystals, and this also made the cloak look a bit like an ice crown. But if you don't like this icy look and want the set to match more of Prismatic, then Springtide Faint is a great shader choice. Now I'm going to be moving on to the best Prismatic Hunter fashion submitted to me from my Destiny 2 fashion Discord. Now this first set from Chomp is Taken themed. Zombito went with a similar Taken look but instead made it faceless. Tino used the new shader that makes your armor look like moss, and I like how it looks with the cloak as it makes it look like moss covered branches. Julicious made a really clean set balancing dark and light. Dark Echo used the shader Arctic Pearl to fit the colour of Prismatic. A Radiant Charawhite is also a great Prismatic shader as shown by Saint. Jinx used the Tekken's Regalia helm with this exotic cloak, which I think is a great pairing. Acid made a Bloody Reaper look using Scarlet Semblance. Mango's set goes with more of a solar theme but still fits well with the exotic cloak. Omega used the new Raid helmet with a mix of white and gold that fits really well. S004K used a unique shader interaction with the Taken King helmet, and by the way this interaction dims the glow on the face and makes the eyes stand out more. Splinter made a prismatic look using Nebula Rose. Super Samurai made a nice white and gold look, and with this helmet it does fit nicely with the spiky parts on the cloak. Wither used polycarbon powder, which is another fantastic shader that gives off the look of Prismatic, mainly because of the way it shines on plating. Derieg made a light and dark set, with the dark set using the exotic ornament for the class item, and with this set I'll be moving on to all the hunter submissions that use the exotic class item ornament. Camelo set fits the theme of this exotic ornament by using the Trials of Osiris armor, which is such a good set of armor to use with this ornament as seen by the following sets. And out of a lot of these sets, I really liked how your boy used the Trials of Osiris glow on the helmet with this set. Now Mango made a Kalas themed set, which I do think fits the design of the cloak. Then we have Mirka, which I really like how they use the Solstice chest. Platypus made a split of light and darkness using some of the new raid and seasonal armor. And finally Raiden used the Arc, Solar and Void Eververse armor to make a look that has each of the base game subclass elements, and I must say this set looks incredible. Now I also want to show you all this set from Julicious, which although they haven't used the exotic class item, has this similar multi-subclass look with the glows, and I think the exotic class item could still work if you slot it into this set. But anyways, that pretty much does it for all of the Hunter fashion. Be sure to let me know which one was your favourite in the comments, and now it's time we move on to the Titan fashion. So this is the Titan set I made called the Prismatic Knight. I wanted the top half of the set to represent the darkness, with then the bottom half being light, to sort of match the theme of Prismatic, and I do think I did a really good job with this. There are also a few other details I like to mention, like the purple Titan symbol on the chest that fits the mark, and this shader also made the symbol purple, which fits the colour of Prismatic. And by the way, if you have the Unyielding Favour ornaments, this set actually works really well with the base look of the exotic mark. But anyways, let me know what you all think of my Prismatic Knight in the comments below. And now it's time we move on to the best Prismatic Titan fashion from my Discord. This first set is from 12 Volt and uses glows with the Luminous Void void shader to represent the subclass colours. I really like how the Wormguard helm looks with Ben's set. Guardian Fredge used Magical Transformation, which is another fantastic shader for Prismatic. Semi also used the Unyielding Favour ornaments, and used the Void Armor glows to fit the Prismatic glows. Peanut used the Radiant Charoites, which is another great shader that fits Prismatic. And Miami made quite a different look using Crucible Solemnity. Now these next few sets will use the ornament for the exotic mark, with this first set using the glows and stasis shader on the mark to fit every subclass colour. Beefhemus made a set around the stasis shader. Now if you want a set that matches more with Prismatic, then here's a set they made using Springtide Feint. Then Jet Sheep used the same helmet, and I think the Veiled Hive's chest is a fantastic pairing with the exotic ornament. Lag used the new Darkness theme shader in a scaly look. Mac has more of a hive theme with the green glow, and the wood carved look helps blend the set together. S004K made two scaly hive sets, the first using Springtide Feint to fit Prismatic, and the second using Eagle Malign to make the armor pop and look more like bone. Then for these final few sets, they don't use the exotic mark, but they do look nice and fit Prismatic, so I think they are worth mentioning. This first one is from Doofy, and I love how well they match the Techian Regalia helm with the new First Ascent chest. Then there's Baggy Builds with this purple crystal plated look, and then these final three sets all use the armor glows to represent the different subclasses. But anyways, that pretty much does it for all the Titan fashion. Be sure to let me know which one was your favourite in the comments below, and now it's time we move on to the Warlock fashion. So this is the first Warlock set I made. It uses the new Chroma Clog ornaments, which is from this season's pass, and it reminded me a lot of an owl, so I paired it with the opulent Strix robes to add some feathers, and is also the reason why I used the Galahorn set gloves. Now I used the shader Hoarfrost Sunrise on the robes because it adds a shine to the feathers that is very reminiscent of Prismatic. Now I also made another set, but instead of using the helm from the Chroma Cloak set, I used the robes and paired them with the Lucernite hood, Unyielding Favour gloves, and Anthemic boots to fit the spiky look of the robes. But anyways, I'm now going to be showing you all the best Prismatic Warlock fashion submitted to me from my Destiny 2 fashion Discord. This first set from Pulsar uses the new seasonal robes, which pair really well with the Dendroid Shimmer cover. This next set from Myba pairs the Dendroid Shimmer robes with the Taken King hood, which with this shader actually fits quite well. Cody Cat made a Prismatic Disciple, Truly used the Void Helmet and Chroma Cloak ornaments to fit the Prismatic glows. Hitsu made a set that almost reminded me of a Sith Lord from Star Wars. Lord Eyepatch made an incredible set using the Chroma Cloak hood paired with the new robes from the Dungeons & Dragons set. And then these final two sets don't use the exotic class item, but Broadsword set could definitely work with it. Also the split between light and dark really work well to fit the theme of Prismatic. And finally J Riot made a set with the Sanguine Alchemy exotic, using Hoarfrost Sunrise to get that oiled look to match the Prismatic glow. But anyways, that pretty much does it for all the Warlock fashion. I'm sorry I didn't have as much Warlock fashion to show, there were just way more Hunter and Titan sets submitted. Anyways, be sure to let me know which Warlock fashion was your favourite in the comments below, and if you want to see a part 2 of this video showing more Prismatic fashion, then get this video to 2,000 likes, and if you want to support the channel further, then leaving a super thanks or coffee support is greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.